What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So what would you do if you are driving down the freeway, driving down a highway, and money starts falling from the sky? How would you handle that? And we're going to talk a little bit about a story that happened yesterday in San Diego, California. And I have some video footage. It's pretty crazy how this evolved and how this happened. And so I want to talk a little bit about it. And I want to tell you what not to do, because some people were arrested, believe it or not, for this whole situation. So we're going to talk about that. I also want to talk about a situation that happened with the California Pizza Kitchen. Now, if you don't know, California Pizza Kitchen is a restaurant. Started in California. Now it's in some other states. But they had a security breach, and social security numbers and names were exposed in this breach. So I want to talk a little bit about that. But first off, on this channel, we talk about everything money. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. And like always, if you see my name and a picture of me in the comments section, make sure you also see a check mark next to my name. That check mark signifies that it's me. If you do not see that check mark, it's not me. It's someone trying to impersonate me. Okay, so the first story I want to talk about is the situation with the California Pizza Kitchen. So let's go ahead and switch over to there. Now here's the article here, TechCrunch. California Pizza Kitchen spills over 100,000 employee social security numbers. Now, this is current employees and former employees that were a part of this breach. And the interesting thing is 100,000 current or former employees, social security numbers and names. Now, this is very valuable information for the dark web. You'll have people get on there, criminals get on there, and they will take this information and try to open up accounts, bank accounts, and credit cards and all that. So this is one of those situations where this is very, very serious. What I thought was interesting about this whole situation is they figured out that the breach was between September 15th and when they caught it, it was October 4th. So you had over 2 weeks of time where these hackers had this information and were able to get in and get even more information when it comes to this breach. And so finally they resolved the breach, and we don't know the information at this point. We don't know how much information they were able to get. We know social security numbers, names. Were they able to get anything else? And so very, very serious situation. And I like talking about these things because I just want to let you guys know this stuff happens. I know you're saying this is the California Pizza Kitchen. This is your employees at the California Pizza Kitchen. How does this affect me? Well, we don't really have control over the security of the companies where we work. And all this information is, if you work for a company, they need to have your social security number. Obviously, they need to have your correct name. So we can all be exposed in any given time. And so situations like this, that's why I say it's always important for you to monitor your credit, to make sure nothing's going on when it comes to your credit. People aren't opening up accounts and things like that. Now, some people say, you know what? I use cash. I'm really careful with my credit and all this. But you have no control over this. You have no control over things like that. So if your company is, if they have some holes in their system that need to be patched up and a hacker gets in there and they're able to get the information, you really don't have any control over that. And so on the other end, on the back end, what you can do is monitor your credit. And at the end of this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about if you feel like you've been scammed, who to contact, because I did have some people ask me. I did a couple of videos about scammers and phone calls and robocalls and all that. Who do you contact in a situation like that? So I'll leave that number at the end of this video, and I'll talk a little bit about that as well. Okay, so let's talk about this next story. Now, this is really, really an interesting story. In San Diego, California yesterday, we had money falling from the sky. And let me show you the article here so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. San Diego motorway frenzy after armored van spills money. So basically, an armored vehicle was in a collision. And I don't even know if there was an accident. I'm not clear about that. It doesn't look like there was an accident, but I think money fell out of the back of an armored truck. And the money spilled out over the freeway, and money flew up in the air, and you just had people all over the place grabbing this money and taking it. Now, let me tell you, it's against the law to take money that doesn't belong to you. Okay, so if you are ever in this situation, you're driving down the freeway, you're driving down the road, and you see money falling from the sky. Obviously, money doesn't just fall from the sky. It doesn't fall out of trees or anything like that. So when it comes to a situation like that, you need to return that money. You need to return it to a local police department if there's a situation like this that it ever occurs in your presence. Don't take the money because that is against the law. Okay. Not only is it against the law to take money, but if you're on a freeway and you get out of your vehicle for a non-emergency situation, that is also against the law. So you had people that actually got arrested in this situation. Now I'm going to play a clip, and this is from an Instagram influencer, and what do Instagram people do as soon as, or YouTubers do the same thing? As soon as something like this happens, the first thing they want to do is record. So let's go ahead and take a look at this recording. Here we go.
This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Someone dropped money all over the freeway. San Diego has shut down. Literally, it has shut down. Look at the freeway right now. Oh my gosh. Literally everybody stopped on the freeway to get money off of the freeway. This is literally insane. This is insane. Oh my gosh. The heck? Yo, the entire freeway just shut down. They threw money. He's gone. Wow. He's gone, bro. The freeway is empty. Literally, the freeway is empty. There's cash all over the ground. Literally, look, we're the only people on the entire highway. Literally, this is insane.
Okay, so I just wanted to show you a little bit of that clip. Now, don't be that person. Do not take money. Do not stop on the freeway for non-emergency purposes because you will be arrested. And there were some people that actually got arrested out of this situation. So you don't want to be that person. And so when it comes down to situations like this, like I said, if you ever are in a situation like that, although it just seems like it's a miracle that this is happening, please don't take any money. And if you were to take some money, make sure you go to your local police department and report that and return it because you can be arrested. So it's a crazy situation. It is a federal crime, and you do have the FBI that's looking into this right now, as well as the Highway Patrol in California that they have license plates. They have video footage. You see this video footage here of people actually taking money and being stopped on the highway. So make sure any situation like that occurs, you follow the proper procedure. Do not do anything like that where you're taking money. But I just thought that was an interesting story. I want to know what you guys think about that. Has this ever happened to you? Ever been in a situation where you just see money randomly falling from the sky, or just a bag of money somewhere? Just remember that money belongs to someone. So if you're taking that money, you're actually taking from them. Now, I know it's secured with FDIC. However, it's still coming from somewhere. And ultimately, if the federal government's backing it, then guess what? We're all paying taxes, and some of our tax dollars are going to back some of this money that has been taken. So just make sure you're not that person. I can't overemphasize that because I don't want you to be in a situation where your freedom is taken away because you see something like this and you react to it. Okay, so I want to talk about if you ever been scammed or you think you're being scammed, this is what you can do. So I have information here, and this is from Go Banking Rates. Okay, so when it comes to Social Security scams, mainly, if you think that you're a victim, here's the number here, the 1-800 number that you can call and let them know the situation, that you think you've been scammed, and this is the reason why. You can also go to this website here, and I will post a link to this website in the description of this video so you can check it out. But you have ways to go about it when it comes to situations where you think you've been the victim of a crime or you think someone's trying to scam you. Okay, now this is the Inspector General's hotline. Okay, this is the federal government that you're contacting. And so if you have any other questions, please post them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later.